For millions of people, it is hard to fathom a life without personal independence payments. They fund wheelchairs, home adaptations and travel costs, the kind of things that make living and working possible for people with disabilities. Tonight, there is anger and uncertainty after Anushka exclusively revealed the government's full plan for massive welfare cuts. £5 billion will be raised by making personal independence payments much harder to claim, while cuts to universal credit means that even those with the most severe disabilities may lose money. Charities have branded the move catastrophic, and it could cause anger on her own backbenchers, but Rachel Reeves is unlikely to change course. She's determined to incentivise people back to work and rein in a welfare budget set to rise by £13 billion in the next 5 years.
Hello, Michelle speaking. Fire back.
At this support organisation for benefit claimants, some are calling the advice line.
Hello. I've come for the drop-in.
Others turning up in person.
It's Donna Webb.
Here in Bury, they are scared about the talk of major welfare cuts.
They are worried that they're going to be plunged into so much poverty. A lot of people are barely managing. Some people are they're self-harming as a result of the consistent news that's coming out saying that they're going to make these cuts.
So how can I help you today?
Donna worries about losing personal independence payments that help with the cost of her disabilities.
I don't really want to go down, the food bank or the food club, really. But there again, I don't know, I might have to do that.
David's wife has dementia, and so they get benefits for those too unwell to work.
She might need live-in care at some stage, and that's just a tremendous drain. So, it's not knowing what's round the corner as well.
Now ITV News can reveal the details of welfare cuts of more than £6 billion a year. £5 billion will come from making it harder to qualify for those personal independence payments. The same benefit, known as PIP, will be frozen next year, according to sources. Meanwhile, those on universal credit who are actively looking for a job will see their payments rise, but there will be a significant cut for those judged too ill or disabled to work. Around £1 billion from the savings will be spent on employment support schemes. When I previously went to see Carol Vickers, who has multiple disabilities and requires an assistance dog during an investigation about PIP, she told me that the process to get the benefit was traumatising. Returning to see her in Horsforth, Leeds, she said PIP isn't linked to whether you work or not, but there for the additional costs of disability.
It's extortionate to be disabled in the UK.
In fact, she argued that PIP allowed her to work a full and part-time job, adding that often the problem is the employers who refuse to hire disabled people.
I think we are coming at it from the wrong angle. I think that there are millions of disabled people who are either in work or who want to work, and the barrier is not necessarily them. So this government rhetoric that we're sat at home languishing on our sofas, living a life of luxury on benefits is just not how it is.
The Work and Pensions Secretary Liz Kendall says the system is broken, arguing recently on ITV News that this is all about supporting people into work, although questioning some motives.
I think that there are many more people who want to work. I've no doubt, as there always have been, are people who shouldn't be on those benefits, who are taking the mickey.
Cutting welfare is popular with the public, but tonight's leak is already causing concern among some Labour MPs.
Anushka, very strong sentiments being voiced there in your report, but you're hearing further things about what this could come at in terms of the political cost.
Yeah, I think it is worth stressing, Julie, that there are two parts to this package which are quite different. Those changes to universal credit, sources tell me they could be cost neutral. Yes, they'll take money off those people judged too ill or too disabled to work, but they will increase the money for those searching for work, so the government can argue it's absolutely about incentivising work. The personal independence payments, on the other hand, they're not linked to whether you work or don't work. That's why the Resolution Foundation said to me tonight they actually support the first part, but taking £5 billion out of PIP, that is going to be quite painful. It probably means hitting current recipients as well as new claimants. And obviously that is worrying Labour MPs. Many of them felt that they came in to try to help, people like this. There is someone tonight who said to me, this is not the way to do it. Someone else said, absolutely no. A third MP said, if colleagues colleagues are worried about these welfare cuts, we need to start lobbying the Prime Minister now because the budget will be too late.